Today's episode of The Block. Man, Kevin Samuels. What a tragedy, man. As I sit back and I look, when I think about relationships, think about, us, men, women, everybody as a collective, and how we do as a community. Yeah, see, they don't know I'm an unmarried member. Yeah, you gotta go around me. I'm shooting today. Yeah. But, man, life is crazy. Like the timing, like Kevin died and the timing was like, man, it's like, it was just terrible, like terrible. That shit terrible. Man, relationships, man. Cause like, man, like, and I'm gonna tell you, like, it's crazy, cause like, I made a post, right, about relationships, black men's relationships, and us doing better. And you wanna know, I got one, I ain't even get no likes, ain't nobody even like the post. I said some real shit on the post, though. I said some real shit, you know what I'm saying? And like what I said was like, we gotta start breaking these women's hearts, black men, as you know what I'm saying, as a collective. We gotta start breaking these women's hearts, you know what I'm saying? Cause a lot of times, we break their hearts and they just, it's not their fault. They just don't know how to, it's that they don't know how to heal, you know what I'm saying? It's like they weren't taught how to heal. And then it's like a lot of times, like in breaking their hearts, it's like, shit, they do things that ain't even rational, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, we be tripping too. Because at the same time, like sometimes, like we'll do shit. We like, man, this bitch wanna see my, let me see my kid, let me see my kid. Nah, nigga, you be tripping, nigga. Shit, she ain't got time for that shit, nigga. You be tripping, nigga. She ain't got time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And instead of just looking at it like that, the perception is, you know what I'm saying, that like, she ain't letting us see our kids, she ain't let me talk to my kids. Nah, nigga, you stop tripping, like you tripping right now. When you stop tripping, everything get back straight, then you can see them. And they feel comfortable, cause they vulnerable too. You know what I'm saying? But instead, we get mad, we'll start exposing them on Facebook and shit. You know what I'm saying? Posting pictures of them and shit, doing crazy shit, this dumb shit. Like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas do. Fuck that bitch, fuck that hoe. Cuss her out on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Show her nudes, something. Just crazy shit. Just expose the mother of your children. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can't do that. You gotta have more value for her. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Even though she might be in the wrong or something like that, at the end of the day, you gotta have like kind of like have more value, have more respect for her until she gets it. And then the relationship and things will be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, you just take time for her to get it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, sometimes we gotta just suck it up. You gotta suck it up. It hurt. You gotta suck it up. It hurt. Like, I ain't seen my boys going on in 3 years, right? I ain't physically seen my boys in 3 years. And like, shit, I ain't mad at it though. Like, I ain't mad. It hurt me. Like, for a while, I was mad. I was fucked up. I was mad in a bitch. She lying on me and shit, trying to keep my kids from me. But she don't get it yet. When she get it, and we'll be good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying she wrong or all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying she just like, but it is what it is. But I got a daughter too. I see my daughter, so I'm straight. I ain't missing out on nothing. I still got another kid. I pray for my daughter. I asked God to give me a daughter. When, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. I asked God to give me a daughter. I used to rub my girl's stomach like, man, this make her come out yellow, with green eyes like her mama. I swear to God, I get my life right. You know what I'm saying? I'm brown skinned. Her mama yellow complexion. I wanted a yellow daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a yellow daughter with green eyes. Cause, you know, that's beautiful to me. Like her mama. Her mama was beautiful to me. I want something in her essence like her mama, but I want her to act like me though. I said, like, I want her to act like me though. You know what I'm saying? like, so if it's a God, like, God answered that prayer. A lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying? She had a blood clot in her leg. She had a blood clot in her leg and one in each lung. So she couldn't even get an abortion. We were just fucking around. So she couldn't even get an abortion. We was older, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even know if we wanted a child right at the time. And she stayed in the ICU for like 54 days, man. So she couldn't even get an abortion if she wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had left the house one day, fucking around with me and shit. And she slipped and fell and bruised her leg. And like a couple days went by, her back started hurting and all that shit. She was like, damn. She was like, baby, I need to come over there so you can give me a massage. My back been killing me and shit. I've been working I was like, okay. So it was like a Wednesday. And I was like, man, fuck this shit. Just go to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at the hospital. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause she was in pain. I could just tell it wasn't something right. We take her to the hospital, man. The doctor came in. He said, good news and bad news. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what's the bad news? He said, the bad news is you got a blood clot in one leg, and you got another one you got one in each lung, and it's real bad. And we got to admit you to the hospital. They put it in ICU. I was like, what the fuck? So what's the good news? And he's like, the good news is you're 4 months pregnant. Like, what? 4 months pregnant? And she dying? And she might die? Like it's bad? They're like, yeah, it's real bad. It's serious. They rushed her upstairs. It was serious. It went from normal to scary real fast. And then it was a blessing. It was a blessing. Because, you know, anytime somebody get pregnant, it's a blessing. But it wasn't a blessing at the time. Because at the time, I didn't want no kids. Shit, nigga. We was just fucking around. Shit, I didn't want no kids. Damn fucking flies. That's what happened when you shooting outside. But, yeah, so it was like crazy, man. It was crazy. And it was like, damn. So she in the hospital, boom. Man. It was crazy. So at the time, you know, I didn't want to tell nobody. I was keeping that shit to myself. So I was still doing my routine. I was watching Fat Man and, you know, and everything. So, boom. So it came a time where she was gonna have a baby. And I remember nobody knew that she was pregnant. The only person that knew that she was pregnant was Fat Man. I would keep him every day. Me and Fat Man would go see her at the hospital. Nobody knew. It was him and his little secret that she was pregnant, right? And he was gonna have a sister. And I told him, don't tell nobody. And he kept it a secret, y'all. At that young of an age, I think Fat Man was 4 at the time. He kept it a secret and didn't tell nobody. Nobody knew, right? And her stomach was getting bigger. And stuff. Stomach was getting bigger. And then, like, probably about like 2 weeks before I got ready to have her, no, it was a week. A week before I was gonna have her, I told my other 2 boys, I was like, yeah, y'all finna have a sister. They was like, what? For real, Daddy? I was like, yeah, y'all finna have a sister. It was like, for real? With Joy? I'm like, yeah. They was like, wow. They was so excited. I'm told they were excited. It was weird. They was excited. So they went home and they told their mama. She didn't know. And she was like, she like, you finna have a baby? I was like, yeah. She said, you serious? I said, yeah, I'm gonna have a daughter. With who? I said, my girl, Joy. What? I said, I said, yeah, the boys been. She said, the boys told me. I said, yeah, but I been told Fat Man. I said, Fat Man knew. She said, what? I said, yeah, Fat Man been going to the hospital with me, everything. She said, he didn't tell me. I said, yeah, it was me and his secret. We were gonna surprise everybody. She was like, what? And was mad. She was mad. She was mad at me. And mad at Fat Man for not telling. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is you mad? That I didn't, what? Because y'all keeping secrets and stuff. I said, me and Fat Man keeping secrets. It was a surprise. But her heart was broken, my nigga. Her heart was broken. Because we got 3 boys, you know what I'm saying? We got 3 boys. You know what I'm saying? I don't think but she didn't get it. I didn't get it either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why is she mad? But in hindsight, looking back on it, that's why she was mad, man. That's why she was mad. And then after I took her, she stopped letting me see the boys. And it was crazy, cause like, she had called me one day. She called me one day and was like, I'm talking about, she started doing hateful shit. She called me one day and played some music talking about, it was a song, I can't forget the lyrics to the song, but it was like, I'ma always need her, and I'ma need her, and it was like some fuck nigga shit, like, but she didn't know I'm laying in the hospital with Joy, and Joy in the ICU. And she called me capping, like on some other shit. Like, this was before she knew that Joy was pregnant. She would call me tripping and shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just cussing me out and shit. Playing hateful songs and shit, you know what I'm saying? She not knowing the whole time I'm in the hospital with Joy for 54 days, my nigga. For 54 days, my nigga. And it's crazy, my nigga. And then when I had my daughter, she stopped letting me see my boys. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. But yeah, you know, you break a woman's heart, man. You break a woman's heart and, you know, shit be fucked up for you, man. Shit be fucked up for you. But I love Tuka though. I love Tuka. I used to rub on her mama's stomach, like, man, please. And she be like, why are you praying like that? I said, man, cuz that's what I want. She said, why you just don't pray for her to be just healthy? I said, cause God know my heart. God know I can't deal with a retarded baby. Like, when I had a retarded baby, that would run me crazy. You know what I'm saying? I said, God gonna make sure she healthy. She gonna come out healthy. But if it's a God, you know, this is my prayer. And he answered my prayer. And she came out with yellow, with green eyes. I got my life together. I went back to school. I went to college. Yeah, man. I had her on the 3rd, and God blessed me. You know what his blessing was? On the 4th, I got me a new car. August 3rd, I had took it. August 4th, I got a new car. No money down. You know what I'm saying? And I went back to college, man. I went to college. I went to Temple JC. Got my life back together, man. And then eventually, you know, got on the radio, started the radio station, and here we are, Stamp Something Radio, man. Stamp Something Shut Up, man. So yeah, man, we gotta start breaking these women's hearts, man. Gotta start breaking these women's hearts, man. Cause you know, you just never know the true impact that you have on them and how it affects them. And it just trickles down. It just trickles down. And it's destroying our community, man. And we gotta stop destroying our community by breaking these women's hearts. But it'd be petty shit. It'd be like something simple, like she ain't answered the phone because, you know what I'm saying, and tell me when my son got practice, or, you know what I'm saying, or Just that's petty shit. All petty shit. We get mad. And be like, man, she ain't let me see my kids, dog. She ain't let me see my kids. Nigga, she was busy. Nigga, she was at work. Or, nigga, shit, she didn't get the text message, nigga. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gotta stop doing that, y'all. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop breaking these hearts. Missing about your girl, you hate me, I hate you, who cares? Stand for Something Radio.